We used some little trees here to tie off on, but that one over there I had to put a stake in. So, I think I might be able to utilize this tree back here for this one. And we'll be all set up as far as that goes. All right. But this time of year, it's all about getting out. There's our setup here. Nestled in these pines here and some rhododendron. I think the sun just got done setting there, so it's going to get dark here really quick. We're going to be setting up and cooking here, probably in the dark. There's the hammock under there. I got to get my cocoon on yet. I'm going to have to unhook and slide that on. So we're going to get that done. Then I think we're going to come over here and do our cooking over here. All right, this is the Snug Pack Hammock Cocoon. You guys seen me use this on a couple of other hammock camping videos. It's really nice. I really like it. We're going to put our head up here at this end, so all you do is put your arm through this. Just fish your arm through the whole thing. Just like that, only I put my wrong arm in. I'm gonna switch it over to here. All right, so I got my arm through the whole thing here. We're gonna unhook here. And then slide this through. I'm in the 4th loop down. That's how I remember where I'm at. This just slides over like this. And then we're gonna hook back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then you just orientate the zipper to the top. So this has a bungee cord on it, like keeps it from sliding back down. And the end's open here on it. Summertime I don't really worry about it, but we're gonna try to close this end up here to keep the cold air from coming in. That like that, and I'll put my hammock strap through there a couple times. Keep that from untwisting on me. Then I'll just hook this in here. I think we'll be good to go. All right, I got the Climate Insulated Static V I'm going to be using here. This is a really good sleeping pad here. And this is rated at 4.4 R value. So this is a good 4-season sleep pad. Has a nice two-way valve here. Deflate, inflate, you just flip it around and then blow it up. Okay, so I didn't blow this up super full. I wanted to kind of give and conform a little bit. And I think I'm going to put that under my hammock, not inside my hammock. That's just something I want to try. There we go. So that's laying on top of the hammock cocoon, and my hammock is still free for me to move around in it. And I'm thinking once I'm in here, I don't want to get my boots inside here and get snow in here, but that's still going to act as a insulation barrier and help keep that cool air from coming up underneath you, the convection. All right, I think that'll work. All right, here's my Kel-T Cosmic down. Now get that thrown in here. There we go. All right, I'll probably take this jacket off here and I'll shove that up in where my foot box is. And then I got another black puffy jacket I'll probably wear when I'm sleeping. And that should keep us toasty warm in here. All right, we've got our Outdoor Vitals pillow here. Put that in here. I got a new Ridgeline light here. I'm going to be doing a review on that coming up. Probably beginning of next year. I think it's going to be a nice one. It has 3 settings: low, medium, and high. That's it. No colored lights. Stuff you don't need. And yeah, this is going to be nice, I think. All right, we're going to get supper going here. Brought the Ollie camp along today. And we're going to cook something tonight that we never did in the woods before. So we got the Pathfinder skillet here today. You've seen me use this before in the past. It's a really nice skillet. And what we're going to do different today is I ordered myself the boiler rack that goes inside here. So we're going to be using that tonight. I'm a little disappointed in it. And the fact is, when you got it in there and you put the lid on, you got very little clearance in here. From here, from the top of the rack to the bottom of your lid. You're lucky if you got maybe a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, if that. But I'll show you here what I got going here, but even if you take this and turn it upside down, it still really doesn't give you that much more room. And then these little legs sticking up kind of interferes too. But they could have made these legs a little bit shorter, but then they would have had to make the diameter smaller. Because right now, the way this sets in here, if they made the leg shorter, the way the concave the pan is, and the diameter would have had to been smaller so it would go down in a little bit farther. I think it could have been made just a little bit smaller so it would set down in there a little bit further. And yeah, a little bit. I don't think we need this much space under here. That's just my opinion. But I'll show you what I got going here tonight, what I'm going to be cooking. And tonight we're going to be making us a little pizza. So I got some pre-made pizza crust here. And I'm going to take this out to make this so that I don't get any spills in the pan. It'll smoke and burn whenever I turn this on. Alright, so I brought along some pizza sauce here. So we'll get some of that on. Apologize for any road noise you may hear. Probably 2 or 3 miles as the crow flies here out through the woods. There's a highway that follows the mountain parallel, but and we got a low pressure here. Got a storm coming in tomorrow, so the highway noise is extra loud. So we got some sauce on here. We're just going to spread this out. It's looking good. I think I'll put more of this sauce on. I like lots of sauce on my pizzas. So that's just about right there. Got that all spread out nice. All right. We got a mixture of shredded Parmesan, or I'm sorry, shredded mozzarella, and then I got some shredded cheddar. A little bit of mixture there of both. I was putting this in a baggie at home and kept thinking, is that enough? Put a little more in. Is that enough? I'll put a little more in. It looks like I got way more than enough here. I brought way too much. I could have made 2 pizzas or maybe 3. So that's going to be good there. Okay, I brought the spice rocket with me because I like spices on my food. And one of my favorites is oregano. I'm a big oregano nut. I put it on hoagies, pizza. When I'm cooking my meat and stuff, I like to have it on. So we got some oregano that we're going to put on there. And then on the top here, I'm going to put some garlic powder on this. Okay. All right, next here, I got some diced onions. I'll sprinkle some of these on there. That'll make it good. Yeah, I knew we'd be cooking in the dark here again like we normally are. I didn't want to come out too early because once it gets dark around 5 o'clock and you get in the hammock, that can make a long night waiting on morning to come. Okay, I'm just gonna pat this down a little bit because of our headspace issue in our skillet. Okay. And then I got a little pepperoni here. This is sliced off one of those big sticks that you buy. I think this is Delalo pepperoni. That's the same brand of olive oil I buy. Delalo. That comes straight from Italy. Alright, that looks good. Looks like we just brought enough of that. Just make sure it's flattened down a little bit. So we'll take this off and set her down here. And that's why I wanted to make it out of the skillet, because I got a lot of cheese and stuff that fell off. Alright, let's get this stove going here. Alright, it's pretty cold out. So once the cold weather comes, I start using this foam pad underneath my stove. It seems to help. Alright, we're gonna get this pizza here. Look at that, stuck right to it on my skillet here. Nice thing about everything being cold. We're going to turn our stove down on low here. We don't want to overdo this. Set her on there. Try to get this dropped in without spilling it. There we go. So now you don't got much clearance here. And I bought this rack. I had another idea in mind that I wanted to do on a cook, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I might have to come up with another way. I don't want to give away what it was going to be yet. See if I can figure something out here. So if you put this lid on, it's not going down on the whole way. It's sticking up. I can feel it here on the sides. So it does stick up here a little bit. So what we're going to do is flip this lid over. You still don't have much clearance because the lid's kind of concaved or convex, whatever you want to call it. It does give you a little bit more room. And we're going to set that on there like that. Alright, now that's going to act like an oven in there. And we're just going to let that go for 10 or 15 minutes and check it and see how it is. Alright, we're just hanging out here for a while our pizza's cooking. And brought my chair out so I can sit here and not sitting on the cold ground or nothing. Sun went down, it got dark here, and it's getting pretty chilly. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to get down to tonight. You look at one weather app and it says 19. Then you look at another one, it says 27. So I don't know what we're going to get. I guess we'll get what we get. And hopefully we can stay warm in our hammock there. I think we'll be alright. We got the cocoon on. We put our sleeping pad in there underneath the hammock. And I got my Kelty Cosmic Down 20-degree sleeping bag. And I put a sleeping bag liner in that. I believe that's the Ozark Trail liner. So hopefully that'll add some warmth. Yeah, I got a really good dessert here for us tonight. I think you're going to like it. And I'll tell you what that's going to be here after a bit. We'll just leave that be a surprise here. But we're going to check it, see how it looks. So I'm using my gloves here because this probably got warm. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I think that's gonna be good there. So I hope we didn't burn the bottom. Like I said, I left this go for the whole 15 minutes and I didn't check it at all. So we're gonna take this out and put it on our plate here. Oh, look at that. Hammock's Pizzeria. Gotta come out in the woods to get your pizza. So yeah, that looks pretty good, don't it? That's the first time I made a pizza out in the woods like that. Alright, we're gonna eat this pizza here and see how it is. I didn't cut it, so I think I might just eat it whole here. But I probably should have cut it. Alright. Hammock's Pizzeria in the woods. Boy. Nothing the matter with that. Even brought myself a tea towel to wipe up with. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I might try to cut it in half here with my spork here. Make it a little easier eating. These little Yuko sporks, fork on one end, spoon on the other, and then this edge here has some light serrations in it. I don't know if you can see that right there. And that kind of acts like a little, like a butter knife. Works out good. Just want to wish all my subscribers a very Merry Christmas. And hope you have a good holiday. And I just appreciate and thank everyone for watching my videos throughout the year, for all your support. And all the wonderful comments, because it does keep me wanting to keep doing these videos. When I see people watching them, my channel's still growing. So I appreciate every single one of you, and I mean that. But you all have a good holiday and a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to finish this pizza up here, and then we're going to move on to our dessert. That's coming up next. Okay, now it's time for our dessert. And I don't know how many of you watch Random Adventures 2.0 with Tony, 2.0 Tony. But he's always promoting her, he's always eating these Louisiana crunch cakes that he buys from Walmart. And this is what we have today. Now disregard the date there, because I bought a couple of these and put them in the freezer and froze them. So it's still fresh, don't worry about that. So we're gonna do this for Tony, the Louisiana crunch cake. And we're gonna do it upright just like he does it on some of his videos. So I brought myself some pineapples here. We're going to put that in the pot here. Alright, we're going to put that right in the bottom of the GSI boiler here. Alright. So you can kind of see that. I'm going to spread them out evenly. And then I got some maraschino cherries here. I think I put about 7 of them in the baggie here. We're going to put all them in. There we go. All right. Start to get that going. And we're going to get our Louisiana crunch cake in there next. I did try one of these, just plain, and I thought it was very good. It kind of reminds you like a lemon type cake. But then when you do it this way, you got a Louisiana upside down pineapple crunch cake. All right, so this is going in upside down just like this. And this pot I got's a little bit bigger than what it needs to be, but we're gonna go with it. All right, we'll get the lid on, get her turned up here a little bit. All right, we're gonna take a peek here. I tell you what, just the smell of this coming off of this is just incredible. And I'm sure 2.0 Tony can attest to that. Boy, that's looking good down in there. We're gonna let it go a little bit longer. And I would just normally eat it out of there, but I think I'm gonna try to dump it on our plate there, just so you can get a better look at it. I probably should have made it in this here. I don't know if the cake would have fit down in here better or not. Might have been a better fit and it'd come out better. Maybe next time we'll try it in that. And I don't know if there's any easy way of getting this out, but I'm just gonna dump it quick. Oh. We got a mess here. It didn't want to come out right side up. All right, so there it is. A little bit of a mess. I think we would have been better off if we had that smaller pot to do it in. I should have done it in this. I think that would have been better. And this would all been conformed to the top better. But there it is anyways. We're gonna give this a try here. All right, we got our 2.0 approved Louisiana crunch cake. That is delicious. Delicious. That is like a lemon cake, like a lemon type cake, I think. And then with all these fixings in here, it just tastes like a upside down, pineapple upside down cake. My wife loves these maraschino cherries. So this one's for you, hun. All right. We'll catch you all in the morning. Maybe. If I don't freeze to death. All right, good morning. It's about 7:15. Just getting daylight out now. Got a little weather rolled in here. We got some snow here starting. And supposed to be heavy snow here after a bit. And then turn to rain later on. If you can hear that hitting the tarp or not. But so we stayed pretty warm last night. Got a little chill here and there, but not too bad. Sleep pad underneath the hammock worked out pretty well. And yeah, I stayed pretty warm. I had a couple heat packs and hand warmers. And I had one down in my foot box there, and that worked out pretty well. And I had a couple just smaller hand warmers up here in my pockets of my jacket. That helped keep me warm. So all in all, it wasn't too bad of a night. I think it did get down around 26 degrees was the low. And currently right now I think it's 31. It warmed up here for the weather to start snowing here. Okay, so what I ended up doing last night, I took this jacket I had on and I shoved it down in my foot box there. Shoved it up in the hammock there towards the end. Try to insulate any cold air coming in there against my feet. And then I just put this other black puffy jacket I have, put it on for sleeping. So stayed pretty good. Can't complain too much. Ooh, that's good and cold. All right. Now I can get these boots on. Here and take a look. All right, we're gonna get our breakfast going here now. And snowing pretty good out now. I just got my hammock and everything broke down, packed away. All I got left now is my tarp here. It's putting her down pretty good here. building up on the tarp quick. Just going simple this morning. A little bacon and eggs. Gotta have my pepper on there. A couple pieces here ready. Always love to eat bacon right out of the skillet when it's nice and hot. All right, I'm glad I had some bacon grease here, or brought bacon today, because my olive oil's solidified. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, that tastes pretty good after a cold night in the hammock. Cold, long night. That was a long night, I tell you. I think it was after 7 o'clock before it even started getting daylight here. Then we had that storm front coming through. That makes it get daylight later yet. Nice hot cup of coffee. Ah, yeah. That'll warm the old hands up. All right. Hey, thanks for coming along on this one. We'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later.